Here it is. Here's the first one.
Bring it, Zach. Ooh, yeah, that's lit.
My volume's down. Hold on. Here it is. Here's the first one.
Bring it, Zach, bro. I already know.
What's
Just
that?
Blaze, Cameron.
What is it? I really mean it, right?
Hey,
said
of course,
Just
yeah.
Blaze,
How was I
Cameron.
supposed to name the
You
song?
said
Yeah, I
Billy
really
Blaze?
mean
That's
it,
how
yeah.
you said
Yeah.
Billy Blaze
It
just
is.
there. What the fuck?
Young Guru.
Young Guru, nigga. Yeah, Dipset shit, nigga.
So when you play
Suck
this,
my
is
dick.
it gonna like sound? They're not hearing.
No.
it.
Yeah, when he puts it on the
I'm
balloon, he
gonna
does it over the double.
Overdub it
I'm
with
about
the
to
real
say,
shit.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
don't worry
yeah,
about
Nah,
it.
this shit ain't gonna be good.
All right, here we go.
Our callers.
Maybe this is still easy. Well, I think this is still like a
I didn't notice how easy that one was.
the level of ease is kind of easy on this one.
There's another one that's mad.
You got to give him a couple layups first, and then
Yeah.
Well, you only played half a second, bro.
that's how we're gonna.
That's
do it.
all you should need. I picked
That's how
like
we're gonna
the
do it.
most important
Here we go.
parts of this
Here we go.
shit.
Here's another one.
For the hook.
I can't hear it,
Damn,
bro.
that one's low as fuck. Hold
That's all he needs too.
on. Hold on.
I didn't hear anything. Oh, come on, bro.
What's that?
Dr. Dre,
Oh.
67 cents. Nah, I'm joking. 50 cents.
That's
69
really
cents.
wrong.
69 cents?
Yeah.
Two
Yeah,
quarters.
no, it's 53 cents
No, it's two
now.
quarters.
Okay.
Yeah, call him two
It's
quarters.
Kanan.
Do I name the song too, or should I?
Kanan.
Five
If
dimes?
you know it, that gives you 3 points. You got 2
Royce the
points.
5 dimes.
Where you just spit in the car? Isn't that?
Same exact song.
Same exact
Because
shit.
at the end of my song, Stuttering, I say, I try to act like you don't know we beat niggas, nigga. In the club all the time. Prop,
Yeah, that's what I'm
off.
trying to say. Yeah.
Okay. It's getting a little tougher now. It's getting a little tougher.
That was super hard.
It's getting a
bro.
little tougher.
I almost forgot the
This
artist's
one,
name.
get this one.
It's getting a little tougher. Here we go.
Come on, B.
He's a legend. I know he's going to get these.
Swiss Beats.
I'm trying to make my man look good.
on Jay-Z's fourth album, right? Third album.
Don't go that. Don't do that. 'Cause that's like naming
know
Jordan
what
sneakers.
It was-
It's
on volume 2.
It's volume 2. Okay,
Right?
And obviously the Money Cash
Right,
Hoes is the
nigga,
song.
You said that shit like you knew a nigga want to write. Right?
DMX, Jay-Z, Swiss Beats, Money Cash Hoes.
Don't forget about
Volume
Beanie
two
Siegel,
on-
my nigga. Don't
what-
forget
what-
about Beanie Siegel, bro.
Well, no,
He's on
that's the
that.
remix. You're talking about the remix. This is the
The
remix.
original is DMX, Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's just Jay-Z and DMX.
That's
Just-
Swiss Beat.
the remix is what, which is actually what I have here is with Beanie Siegel and Memphis Bleak
But it's
on
the
it.
same
Yeah.
beat though.
Yeah, it's
so I would
kinda
have
the
never
same
known.
beat.
Better be like,
Yeah,
why?
I know.
Only reason I
He
remember
knows.
is because they had them jerseys on. Them shits was so flea back then.
All right, here we go.
That's a fit.
Here's the fourth one. So Jay's 3 for 3 so far.
I need
That's the
Stumped
hardest
him
one.
on this one.
play it again. I have no idea, bro.
What producer uses that sound, bro?
I don't know.
Think.
When I play it for Jay, he's gonna know it. And this is a tricky one, but he's gonna be like, fuck.
I don't even know if I know the song.
All right, here it is. Here it is. I'm just playing it for you.
Get you bling like the Neptune sound. Okay.
Yeah, but that's come on, that's you gotta play just the beginning. You went through
Nah, we got to give you
But
some
that's a
different
very
shit.
iconic sound, though. Get you
Bro, it's
bling
just like if I played,
But that's the Neptune sound.
All right, so DJ Premier, if I went and played,
you
DJ
bl-
Premier had those scratches.
Yeah, because I figure like who have the most scratches out of producers?
Jay, at a certain point, I gotta give it to you.
Go
I gotta
ahead.
give you some hard ones, bro.
Let me hear the
Oh,
next
pause
one.
that.
Here's the next one. This one.
You
know
might
what?
not get this.
This one might be a personal favorite of yours, Jay.
Let me hear it. Oh, come on, bro. I don't know if you got Aries record or the original record.
Well, tell
Ooh,
us
but
about
say
it.
what you
Speak
just-
about that record a little bit. Tell us about it.
That's the all right. For the top, that's a Tone Joe Bean record. I'm not even. I know you're Italian. I know Frank Sinatra. I'm not
Forget
taking
about
it.
it, you fucking
but
guy.
let's be honest. That's a Brazilian record. That Frank Sinatra went and
He
took
wouldn't
in the 60s
kidnap
and made
that, yeah, but he gave y'all
kidnapped
niggas
it.
shine. He gave y'all niggas shine.
Kind of.
tell
You
us
made my man sound bad. If you hear Frank Sinatra's voice, and then my man comes in. I'm like,
Well, here's what it sounds like for the audience at home.
Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl
Oh, this the one Frank Sinatra one.
comes walking in.
That's the one. But hold
You
on.
sampled the Frankie
That's
or
the one you
sampled-
sampled.
Walk and say,
That's the one you sampled.
yeah, that's the one I sampled. Yeah.
Aries.
So,
Shout out to Aries.
you're shitting on Frank Sinatra, but you sampled the Frank
I'm not
Sinatra version.
I just said I specifically said I'm not shitting on Frank Sinatra.
You didn't stay
okay,
true
okay.
to your culture though, bro, because you went with the American
It's just
one.
who wrote the record? He's on the record as well. It was just him by himself, and the mix of the original record is huge.
Right.
But Frank Sinatra took that and made his mix even huger. And when homies came in, it was like a big different.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the level was just crazy.
They did the remix together, and the nigga
and
sits
a
on
cool-
Frank Sinatra's
But I fuck with
lap.
Frank Sinatra. An interesting thing I just found out, which is, of course, if you got Fly Me to the Moon.
Fire, of course.
Anyways, Quincy Jones wrote that record? Never
Hell
knew
yeah.
that.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't
Did you know
that.
that Quincy Jones is Pharrell's uncle?
I don't know if that's true.
Is that ass true?
That I might have to hit the Google.
Nah, my fault. It's not Quincy Jones' baby face.
Maybe.
Fuck that up, big. Fuck that up.
Damn, so I'm still what? What was that, the fourth or fifth one?
You got one. You got one.
We got wrong.
You got one more? That's you got how many you got?
You got one wrong.
You got one wrong, yeah.
Give me 1 second. We'll jump right back into it.
Nah, nigga. Ow.
Set timer for 25 minutes.
You stepped on my whole foot, my book.
Bro, I can't set timer.
See what happens when we ain't got Angie? Niggas got to set time.
Who's
niggas,
Angie?
Niggas
Your
replace Siri
Set timer for
in
25
Angie's place, you heard?
Putties.
All right, so that was a cool story about the girl from Ipanema, Jay, is that we actually went out to Brazil together, you and I, in 2014.
we did.
Shot a video for our mutual friend
Which got
Aries.
stripped out of YouTube, and Aries never bothered to fix that issue and put it
Why,
out.
though?
Yeah, and by the way, that video came out fire because it was
Super fire.
That video was so
Pops
dope.
is a G.
That was one of my favorite videos, too,
And
on the
like,
sand and all of that.
For me personally, like I had a tough time with that video because
Drones were lost.
Drones were lost. We crashed the drone, lost it off the beach. Like in typical fashion, every time something gets lost, I'm always the one to go chase it down. I chased that shit down. We lost the camera in fucking Buenos Aires. I chased the dude
I have it on
down.
my laptop.
Yo, a
too.
nigga
You still
tried to
got it?
tell that story.
I have it
I know
somewhere.
that story. Tell that story.
No, it was the same trip. We went to Brazil, we went to Rio and Buenos Aires. Obviously, Rio
I
is
forgot about that. the Buenos
obviously
Aires shit.
Rio is a more dangerous place than Buenos Aires. They call Buenos Aires the Paris of South America.
that's bueno.
So we get there. We're very lackadaisical with our shit. I put the camera down for a second. I'm directing Aries in front of this
Seconds.
monument. Seconds.
Sex
The shit
ends.
gets swiped and gone.
Sex ends right there.
This shit gets swiped and gone. It takes me a second to realize what happened.
Old lady.
I'm looking
Later.
for the camera. Nah, it was an older guy. Not older. He's like 50. But this guy, this guy
Old lady,
pumed
94,
it. This
walking.
guy pumed it. This guy pumed it, and I run after him, and I just get fingertips on him, bro. This guy jumps into a cab. I'm banging on the side of the cab. The cab peels off. And I know the cab driver had to be in
Lucky
on
he
it.
didn't
I
grab
would
you
have picked
in
up the biggest
in
nail on
there.
the ground and tossed it.
You lucky that nigga didn't grab him in there and
I mean,
tie
it was-
him up and niggas fucking
Well, yeah.
sell your body parts.
But you know
for
when
black-
something happens and you just go off adrenaline, I just
Yeah.
went. I didn't even think
Yeah,
about it. I didn't think the guy might have a gun or the guy might have a knife or anything like that. I just went after the fucking camera.
You're one of those niggas that if you like see a house on fire
Bro,
and there's a
no,
cat
the
in the
comedy
window,
shit is with the
you heard?
drone.
But if that means he's one of those niggas like if he sees a house on fire and there's a cat in the window, like yeah, he's gonna run in and
Because
get
the
the cat.
drone, when the drone landed, that shit got taken away into the sky. And
Well,
then
we
it-
have the footage. That's
yeah,
the
that's
funny
what I'm
thing.
saying. So
Yeah.
it lands and it hits this cab. So I'm watching the footage in slow motion,
Stay on mic.
and this shit hits the front panel of the cab while the driver of the cab was just getting out the car. So that shit just said bow, but he didn't really pay attention to see it. So the drone's on the ground still recording, and you just hear the Brazilians talking like, "Yo," in Portuguese, "Where that shit come from, yo? That shit came from the sky." The other guy's like, "Nah, there's probably some idiot out there flying that shit. Don't give a
Yeah.
fuck and just let that shit land."
And then I run over
And you see Dan's face picking that up, you know? and he's just like,
I'm like, I know-
snapping shit in together. You hear the clicks, and you hear the guy in the back, yo, like, hey, my name, hey, you for talking mad shit. To him,
got
and
out
Dan's
of
just
there.
They's
walking-
about to rinse
Yeah.
your body
And
out.
Jonas
there.
is with him, and he's like, yo, listen, and Dan's
No,
like, nah,
Jonas
let's just-
didn't go nowhere.
No,
Jonas
he caught up with you.
caught up, but that was way past.
No. Watch the footage. He's still there with the guy yelling at y'all. And Jonas is trying to sit there and get everything focused up, and you're like, nah, Jonas, let's be out of here. Nah, these dudes are already pissed off.
Yeah, let's fix it back on the beach,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what he
Yeah,
said.
that
some
nigga
shit
Dan
like
got
that.
low. Like nigga, y'all
Yeah,
niggas
Jonas was like right
kidnap
there.
us
Like,
and kill us right now.
Dude in the back, like, yo, talking mad shit.
But let me just say this though.
Shit was comedy.
We
though.
were doing the drones
Bravo.
early in the game, so that shit was not like the drones nowadays are built
Way
for
better, right.
for flying on the beach. We were
Yeah,
flying on the
facties.
beach. We took it up a level too high, and the fucking wind took it, and just
That's
it was a
crazy.
wrap.
Luckily, it went the opposite way. Sometimes the wind is going against the ocean.
Yeah,
That shit
Shit would have went right in the water.
It would have,
That
it
would've
went in the
gone.
water. That'd have been crazy.
I was
That would've
surprised
been-
he found it, bro, because, yo, when I saw the drone flying, it literally went into the sky, and I thought it was going to land on one of the rooftops of one of them buildings. That's how
Shit
high it
turned
went.
into a balloon. You're like, I can't even see this shit.
Nah,
no
that
more.
shit was gone, bro,
Shit
fast,
happened.
too.
Gone. And we have the footage.
Angel took that
That's the
shit
funny
into
thing.
heaven. Like nigga, I love this shit.
Yeah, we had the whole footage of that. I can't believe it.
All right, guys, let's jump back into it. So far, Jay's 4 for 5
Oh, yeah, I
Alright,
forgot
that's
about
good,
this,
though.
this game.
in the Know Your Beat
see what
game.
you
We
got
need to come
now.
up with a name
Know
for this.
That Beat.
Know That Beat.
Yeah.
Nah, that's too simple. All right, you ready?
Peep that beat. Or
I don't know. This might be the only time we play this game.
coincidental instrumentals. I don't know.
Coincidental instrumentals.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does you know what coincidental means?
Yeah, I know it's like some shit
All right,
that
Jay.
happened.
All right, Jay, here it is.
This,
We might have a story for this one too.
let's see.
Oh, Wow, that's exactly what I was just talking
You
about.
gotta
bro.
know that, boy.
I know,
Yeah.
but yeah, I had this queued up before I knew you were
Damn, I didn't even know
he.
he did this one because the other ones I gave him.
I mean,
but
do you really want me
this
to
one,
answer it?
I'm scared of that because I knew that.
That's the
right
record we
away.
were talking about earlier. French Montana took Styles P with Mass Pike on the hook. The part he played is oh. That was just talking about Mass Pike Miles.
Yo,
Yeah.
fire.
Can I say this though? The real reason I played this is I'm gonna play the entire clip. So anyway, you're 5 for 6, but I want to play the entire clip because this is the real reason I played it, is to talk about this. It's to set up this conversation.
Jay caught him with the
Still
beat.
get 6 shot, he cock, Montana D block, Southern niggas starving, Jay caught him, let the beat drop.
That's your tag.
Yeah, and that's he's talking about Tug. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, he's talking about me with the He saw the niggas starving. Jake. That's the verse I was talking about.
Right. But I meant it for the. I didn't know you were gonna say that either.
Yeah, I know.
I
You
meant
fuck
it
with
for
But you
Yeah,
didn't know that was my tag?
I know it's your tag.
Okay, but
I don't talk
know
about
you know
it
my tag,
publicly.
but did you know that's where it came from is what I meant.
Yeah, of course. But you know, when I heard it back today, I was like, oh shit, there it goes. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where your tag came from
That's
that you
where my
currently
tag-
use
that I'm
today.
currently using now,
Jay
yeah.
caught him, let the beat drop, said by
I
French
think I
Montana.
said your name better though, mad times, bro. I'm jelly.
Huh? You?
I'm jelly, no peanut butter out here. Yeah, Fackles. Oh. I said your name a few times.
All right, Jay. This is a big one. There's gonna be a lot of
last one, right?
There's gonna be a lot of explaining
I'm
to
sweating
do.
here, bro.
Two more.
Two
There's
more?
a lot
I thought
of
that was the sixth one.
There's 3 more.
What? 3 more?
I got you.
Oh, shit,
There's a
4
lot.
more,
There's a
bro.
lot of explaining to do for this one, Jay. I really
fine.
want. I think you need to.
It's probably one of my beats. Huh?
I think you need to answer for yourself
You're
on this
making
one.
it mad off.
Do you know where that's from?
One more time.
Ooh, that was good.
One more time.
I know what it is.
It sounds like it's Chris rapping.
Well,
Or Tug.
you want me to
Can't
tell you?
you
Hold
that.
on. I need to figure it out.
You gotta give up.
Come on, I've curated this properly. I know what I'm doing.
What the fuck? Is that
I
Starstruck?
know what that is.
It's not Starstruck. Bitch. Sounds like there's a chop and screw hook about to.
Can you be on mic
Yes,
while you're
yes,
trying
yes.
to figure this out?
I'm
It
agreeing
sounds
with
like
you.
there's a chop and screw hook by Chris that's about to come in. I may be wrong, but it sounds like that bitch is Tug. One more time.
That's a hard one, Fleetwood.
What the fuck, bro? These records are old. It's not Starstruck.
I can play you a longer clip.
Play a longer clip.
I don't know what it is.
No, play a longer. Play just a second longer.
That's it. I know the thing is it's chopped up. So when I play the next one, it's gonna.
All right, so you have the record.
I have it. You ready? Mm-hmm. This is the full length clip.
I'm a dope boy for real, plus I hold on the steel when it comes to
It's this nigga self-rapping.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's how I told you I don't rap, bro. I don't rap one time
Nah,
in
you
my
was
life.
dead fire. You nicer than Khaled.
I know that.
And Birdman, I
Jay,
think.
You know what's? I don't even want to shit on Affiliate and Chic Luch, but one of the comments on the original
But
video
tell us what that is real quick. Tell us so the audience
It's a
knows what
verse.
that is. It's a verse on what record?
on Dope Boy for Real, but that's
That
Affiliate's
you
record.
produced.
I know.
Yeah, so there's a story behind that. Before I get to that story, though, I just want to say there's one comment I always thought was hilarious.
Stay on mine.
Is somebody wrote on YouTube, how's the producer have the best verse? And I always thought that was
So
hilarious.
who's on the record? It's Affiliate featuring Chic Luch and you.
Yeah, and me, yeah.
And you produced the record
And I
and,
produced
rapped
the
on
record,
it.
yes.
Okay.
So you want to know how
Ben
the story
Khaled.
went down?
Yeah.
Okay. So, story went down because Chopped and Screw was that shit, you know, at the time. Everybody had Chopped and Screw hooks, so Affiliate wanted a Chopped and Screw beat. He came through the crib from Maine with a big bag that day. He's like, yo, I want to work, bang, bang. So he said, make a beat, pay me for the beat. We hollered at Chic Luch, went to D-Block that day. And he already had done this other record called Trash Bag Money that featured Chic Luch and Styles P and Uncle
Yeah, I
Murder.
remember that.
Okay. Yeah.
So he already had done that. So he didn't want to go with the same two, Chic Luch and Styles. And he didn't have the bread to drop for Jada. So we were just sitting. It was me, Zach, Chic, and Affiliate. We're sitting in the Affiliate studio. I mean, Chic Luch studio, and Affiliate looks over to me. He's like, yo, Jay, didn't you used to rap? I'm sitting on the couch. He's on my left. It's like, didn't you used to rap? I was like, yeah, years ago. It's like, yo, get in the booth. So I spit a verse that I wrote in 2003, bro. No bullshit.
What year was this?
That was 07, 08. I think it was 08, top of 08, February of 08. And I mean, all seems old, but if back then in 08, nobody was talking about spinners in their whips.
Yeah.
Nobody. And I'm over here, you know, that's one of the references
One
I
of your
said.
bars, yeah.
Got the big body Lexus with the spinners in 2008. And I'm like, yo, Philly, there's no way you're going to use this verse. I put it in 2000. He paid me for that shit. So I'm like, yo.
Yo, this is crazy.
I'm like, yo.
Well, you had the best verse on the record,
Bro,
according
I'm
to
like-
you
YouTube
bodied
verse.
them niggas. You bodied Chic. and
No,
your
I'm
producer.
like, yo, this verse I wrote literally because so before I quit rapping, I was with CZ and G.I.'s Rap Squad, blah, blah, blah. And I was a producer making beats. So I wrote these verses, was literally the last verses I wrote of my life in 2003, 2004, before I moved to New York. Never wrote a verse
Before
again.
you decided, like, fuck rapping. I'm not rapping.
Yeah,
no more.
so this was 2008. It was like one of the 2-3 verses that I remember writing, but I didn't, I didn't remember any. So I just went in there. I'm a dope boy for real. For the dough, I would kill. And I don't trust these souls. So for the, I don't even remember anymore.
That was my favorite part always.
I forgot what was it. Something with the big body Lexus with the spinners, and I'm just like, yo, bro, I cannot keep that. And
Like Spreewells, bro. Like y'all niggas.
Bro, that was 2000, 2001. Too. Like, what's his name? When 50 Cent came out, he had the chain. And all that. That's just old school. And I'm like, yo, Philly, there's no way you could keep that. And he kept it, bro.
This is yeah.
So that's how that shit went down.
I'm not really teach you how to stunt 50 Cent.
I'm not really too proud of that verse, but what can I do?
It's made its way into the world.
It did make its way into the world.
And I really think that's hilarious that YouTubers think you have the best verse on that track.
And it was on MTV Jams and Rotations for mad long. I remember this is when I was still living in New York.
You have a video for that, by the way. People
yeah,
look this up. There's a whole video.
Bald baby face. You had the good dark Caesar though.
Yeah.
It had the rotation on MTV Jams, but I just remember having MTV Jams at the crib, and I'll hear that shit pop up. I'm like, yo, not my fucking verse. Yo, I'll be so embarrassed. I had
Were
to
you
shut
on
it
what,
off.
the third verse?
Yeah, the last verse.
So Sheik loved your beats though.
Love my beats.
You're lucky they stuck around for your verse when such whack verses that came before it.
Right. I know she goes hard. I mean, he has a shitting on like
I'm
this.
playing,
First of all,
he used to be the nicest member of the Locks. When they first came out, Sheik
I
was
always
the
like
nicest.
Sheik. I'm not even gonna take nothing from him.
But then he passed the ball to Jada.
You know what it is about Sheik, dog? He's just raw. You know what I'm saying? I like that about him. You know
And
what I'm
also
saying?
he's
pineapple
kaboom. Come on.
Throw pineapple bomb in your blender.
He's also Took's label head.
Remember he was gonna sign me that day?
No, yeah. He signed Bully and you, right?
All right, he was signing me that day on the spot.
All right, I got one more. This is the last
Though.
one. This is the last clip I want to play.
I can't believe I missed that one.
Yeah. Bitch!
I would have never known.
All right, here's the last one. I don't think Jay can get this one. This one is, it's ridiculous if he gets this one.
Come on, B. You really gonna play this?
What? What is that?
Well, this could be a Took record, could be, but to me, I'm guessing that you're
that's
playing.
not sounding
I know,
good.
but to me, I think it's clearly the G.I.'s record. It's not the G.I.'s record. The Aries record.
No. Wrong.
It's the Took record.
It's not the Took record. Then.
You
The
want
thing
me
is-
to play you a longer clip?
Yeah, well, that sample, I know I know what beat this
Oh,
is.
you use this a lot, you're
I
saying.
lied. That's the point. I don't know which version, who you got.
Jay, I think you're way off the mark on this one. If
So
I'm
play
being
it-
honest
play it a
with
little
you.
longer.
I'll play
Yeah,
along.
it's
I'll
not
play a-
Joe Budden.
I'll
You
play it
name
longer
no
for you.
one.
I told you just have to guess sounds. So this is the
I
longer.
know it's my beat,
This is
and
the
I know
longer-
the sample. But
You want to hear the longer clip?
Yeah.
I'll play it for you.
the fuck is this?
Those are whale mating calls from YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Whale mating calls off
From
of YouTube.
It's just whale.
It's just whale mating calls. I don't know why you thought it was
I
your
don't know why you
beat.
thought it was your beat.
What made you think it was your beat? No,
That's a whale.
it's just whale. I'll play it again.
It's a whale mating calls. Listen close.
Man, I gotta play it.
Yeah, right?
You know the shit that you did.
Nah.
I don't know if it's Kite or
Wait,
Johnny.
Jay,
Something.
You heard him? You heard him?
What?
Say what you said again.
The beat that you did a record for.
I don't know if it's
Kite or Johnny, something like that.
Yeah.
But it has that intro.
It's Kite, bro. It's Kite.
Yeah. So Tug made a song to his cousin that passed, and Jay fucking disrespectfully sampled whale mating calls to put on the beginning of that record. That's disrespect, Jay. I mean, literally. Look.
Yo, play them the original though.
Play the
them
record, though.
original.
There you go.
This be the realest shit I ever done. For my fans, this backpackers without a book bag.
That was
So I
fire.
did guess it right. You guys are
Yeah, I was
playing me.
fucking with you. And
But
that's
is
it.
that really the? Did you edit that to make it?
You know you're missing one, right?
I couldn't get all of them.
But that one I really wanted, fam.
I couldn't get all of
Just
them.
do it with
It
the-
wasn't working for whatever reason.
That's it. You heard? Wow. What beat is that?
The shit I sampled with Dan's cat.
Yo, Jay.
You want to know what it is though?
Yeah, I
Daz?
do.
It's the baby sound in the Aaliyah beat, the Timberland shit.
Oh, yeah.
Jay, the last thing I wanted to cover.
Yup. East Coast, Philly. West Coast, Philly.
My mother's too dry to
Dirty
go.
Sub.
So Jay, of 8, you got 7 right.
Thank you.
You know, I mean, the Whale Maiden Calls.
I got two wrong.
Whale Maiden Calls. I'll give that to you.
I got my record wrong where I rapped, and I got the
and
Jay-Z
the Neptune
record
sound.
wrong.
You know what I wanted to ask you?
6 of 8.
I wanted to ask you, do you know who produced Why You Over There Looking At Me?
What song is that?
The Mace shit?
Oh,
Why
Mace.
You Over There Looking At Me?
Probably the Neptunes.
Oh, yep. See, you fire, bro.
That's crazy. You know why? I just thought of the beat, and I was like, sounds like a Neptunes beat. Yeah.
What about Ether? You know who produced Ether, right? Of
I
course.
don't know who produced Ether, bro.
Yo, this is his claim to fame. Like, this is him.
Oh, of course I know who produced it.
That's what I'm
Fucking
saying.
Ron Browse.
Yeah, come on.
Bugging.
Baby.
Why would I not know that?
You want me to be your kid's role model.